What's up, guys?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first ever Drumeo Monday Live lesson.
Yes.
You guys, this is so exciting because this is something we're doing to give back to the drumming community, okay, which we're just so happy to be a part of, and we're so thankful that we get to be a part of such an amazing community. And number two, we want to showcase everything that Drumeo is doing. And so today is really exciting as you guys are part of this first ever lesson. So I'm Jared Falk, for the guys that don't know me.
Yes, and you guys don't know me, I'm Dave Atkinson.
Dave Atkinson.
Hey, this is live right now for everyone, right?
Everyone, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And so we're live in two places. We're live in our members area, and you guys are going to see us interacting with them a lot because we've known a lot of them for a long time. There's just that established relationship there. And so we love you guys. I've been part of it for so long.
Yeah.
But one thing I want to talk to you guys about first is we're going to be giving a ton of stuff away. Okay, I got a power center, reverse.
Oh, really?
Reverse dot drum head. I've got 3 pairs of ProMark sticks.
I was not aware of all this stuff.
I've got a Drumeo shirt, and I've got an Eco Pad, Evans Eco Pad, practice pad.
Sweet.
And so we're going to be giving all that stuff away. Plus, we're going to be giving away an annual Drumeo membership. It's worth $200. And for that, you get 5 live lessons every single week.
Every single week.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. To enter, you'll see the how you do it below. Just go to our Facebook wall and which is facebook.com/Drumeo. Go there and just tell us what gets you most excited about the new Drumeo Live service. And if you don't know what Drumeo Live service is, go to drumeo.com and you can actually just see what it's all about. But it's pretty intense what we're doing, and it's been a ton of fun already in the first week of lessons. And so, with that said, I want to get started because I know there's going to be...
Can I say one thing?
Yeah, sure.
You were saying how we're going to be talking to a lot of the people who are chatting right now with us. We have 2 chats going on. One is only for the people who are subscribers to Drumeo or people who have gotten our packs before. And those guys are like Jared was saying, some of our regulars. So there are other chats going on through, I think it's like a Facebook chat, right? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
So sorry if we can't get to everybody because like I said, it's just we have so many people right now online chatting with us. And for people who are members and you still want to ask a question, we got a really busy lesson today, so if you want to get your question asked, please do it as soon as possible. That's right below the video. You can see the ask a question and all that kind of stuff.
And Jake Carroll in our members area is asking what if you don't have a Facebook. Jake, don't worry about it. I'll send you a t-shirt, okay? Dave, you can hook that up. Jake's a longtime friend of ours and a supporter of Drumeo, so you can have a t-shirt, man. Let's get this started. So you can download the sheet music below, and we're going to kind of work through... Actually, I'm going to use this practice pad for some of this stuff.
This is the one you're going to
still got the plastic on it, so... I'll leave that on there.
Whatever.
This is what you guys can win today. But basically, I'm going to teach you a bunch of patterns. And these kind of came about from me watching a lot of these gospel drummers like Aaron Spears, Teddy Campbell. Oh my goodness, now I'm drawing blanks. But all these guys who are just... Thomas Pridgeon does a lot of crazy linear stuff.
Tony Royster is a great...
Tony Royster, okay. On and on and on. The list goes on. And I always would look at these guys and be like, how do they come up with stuff like that? How do they just off the top of their head play those patterns? And are those patterns something they practice? Or are those patterns something they're just coming up with on the fly? And I honestly think a lot of those patterns are just things that they come up with randomly on the fly. Yeah. Which sounds crazy, but that's just like the experience that they have and stuff. That's what gives them the ability to do that. And so how do you teach that? You know, how do I teach you to just come up with stuff on the fly? Well, that's hard. And so what we got to do is establish experience. And so what I've done is I've written out some challenging patterns. They're not your run-of-the-mill linear patterns. You'll see that there's lots of different types of techniques and different types of patterns within everything. And so I kind of wanted to do that to hopefully really challenge you guys. And my hope for you this week or until next week's lesson, or for some of you until tomorrow's lesson if you're a part of Drumeo, if you'll just take one of these patterns and say, I'm going to focus on that one. So I've kind of made beginner to advanced, right? You'll notice that the first one is 16th notes, and that's more of a beginner pattern. The second 2 are 16th note triplets, so they're more intermediate. And then the last 2 are 32nd notes, and I would say those are advanced. And so, choose one. Don't think you have to learn them all. Just choose one. And I've gone off on linear patterns, one linear pattern for like 6 months before I'm actually like, okay, now I'm ready to move on to something else. So just because there's 5 doesn't mean you have to use all 5. Okay, so to start, let's just first learn the pattern. Okay, so I don't even have the sheet music here, but I've memorized them. So I'll hopefully won't make any mistakes, and I'll be able to just talk through it.
I'll keep you honest.
You keep me honest, good.
But can I just say one thing before you go? You guys, there is sheet music for this, and when you click to download the link for that, it's going to be a zip file because there's actually MP3s with this one too now.
Yeah.
So you'll get 3 different tempos of each pattern, and it's just kick and snare, and they are MIDI tracks, like you can hear the MIDI drums, but it gives you the idea of what the pattern would sound like. So if you're playing it and you think you're wrong, you can listen to it.
Yeah.
That's just a heads up. Sorry, go ahead.
For sure. And I don't know how these sound. They're probably like that. And so I've written them out just snare and kick. So you can do practice pattern and your foot on the floor to start. That's probably the best way. Eventually we're going to start moving them around. But okay, so let's just start. So we got a right, left. So right, left, bass, bass. Okay, that's our first count. And we got right, bass, left, bass. That is the most challenging part of this exercise, okay? So what you want to do maybe is just break down that part. Right bass, left bass, 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 right bass, left bass. Okay, then we have a group of 3, right, left, right bass, and then to end we have right, left, right, left. Okay, so now let's play it all the way through. Right, left, bass, bass, right, bass, left, bass, right, left, right, bass, right, left, right, left. And that's our group of 16 notes, okay? So what I've put in there is I've put in the alternating notes between the hands and the feet. It's like the right bass, left bass. I put in the double to start, right, left, bass, bass. And then on count 3, I've added in that crazy little right, left, right bass with just a single kick, because that's just going to challenge you to kind of come up with your own patterns based on the different patterns and the different combinations here. And so this is a great one because it's going to kind of teach you how to go right, left, right bass and just hit the kick once. It's going to teach you how to go right bass, left bass, right bass, left bass, which is really cool. And it's also going to teach you how to go right, left, bass, bass, right, left, bass, bass, right, left, bass, bass, which is obviously the most popular thing. But I didn't want to do them all like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the basic pattern. Now let's put on a metronome, and I'm actually going to play it on the snare drum. Let's put it on really slow. It's 60 beats per minute. And I'm really putting dents in that packaging. So whoever gets that, you're like, why is the package all dented?
Just throwing it
I was playing it during the lesson. Okay, so let's do it at 60 beats per minute, and I'll play it just on the snare and the bass drum. Right, and if anyone wants this slower or whatever, we can do that. Okay, but essentially, it's going to take you looking at the right left kick bit or whatever, looking at that, taking it back to your kid or wherever, taking it, sit in front of the TV for 10 hours, and just playing that over and over again. Okay, and so I can play it for you slower if you want. Dave will let me know if that is the case.
So far, actually, one quick question. I don't know if you already explained it for you, but this one here comes from Fenton. He says, "What do you mean by linear?"
Linear means no 2 notes are played at the same time. So you'll notice everything has its own place there within the bar. I'm never playing like the kick and the snare on the same beat, or the hi-hat and the snare on the same beat. So it's totally linear, and that's what's really challenging, because a lot of people find it really throws them off balance. Or a lot of people find that their right hand and their right foot always have to do the same thing, and no matter what you do, you can't change that. I have that email all the time. I just burned through another 50 emails this morning, you guys. And
jeez.
One of I burned out one Gmail inbox. I've received hundreds of thousands of messages, and I've sent over 30,000 emails from there.
Unreal.
Typing.
Unreal. No canned responses, just all hard.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But I'm talking to you guys all the time, and so that's something that I constantly hear. And so if you practice this sort of thing and you just really slow it down, this is something that is really going to challenge you, and it's really going to help develop that independence, develop that separation between your hands and your feet. Okay, so it's not only used for fills, it's used like for kind of, it relates to everything in drumming, but linear is a great thing for you to practice. Okay, so once you have that, let's start pushing it a little bit, and now I'm going to actually play it in a groove. So I'm going to bump it up to 80 beats per minute. And Dave, tell me if I'm taking too long on anything, because we have a bunch of these to get through.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Yeah, so I'll bump it to 90 beats per minute, actually. And so I'll just do a groove on the, what's this thing called? Hi-hat. I'll do a groove on the hi-hat, and I'm going to use that linear pattern on the snare and the kick drum as a fill. Here we go. Cool. So I was goofing around there. I was trying to show you guys that it's important to also play dynamically. Totally messed up. But
play that faster now.
Yeah, let's play it at
like 150 or something.
Dave's trying to stump me. For those of you who there's a lot of members here, you'll know that me and Dave try and stump each other every lesson. So let's see if I can do it, Dave.
150.
I might totally bomb it, but that's what you guys see in these lessons.
This is gonna begin.
This isn't some pre-recorded crap. This is for real.
Give her.
Okay,
60 notes.
That's right. You guys might see a total bomb. Rough, but I got it.
Okay.
No, not doing too
Come on. Last time you got me challenged and I was doing push-ups because I couldn't do it. I remember that. That time.
Yeah.
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
One cool feature about Drumeo is I don't know if we switched to a lot of the cameras, but we have a ton of camera angles for this stuff. Victor, show them some of the angles that we got. I mean, you can't not learn from all these angles. Check it out.
Okay, so let's go to okay. We got up here. Hey, this is the shoulder. This kind of gives you guys that thing. Let's go to the foot next. Right here, you see my foot. You see my nice shoes my wife bought me.
Ooh.
Over here, we got the side cam.
Nice.
See? Hi guys. It's nice to see you. Hi.
Okay, you're done. Next cam. Next cam.
Then we got the overhead.
Sweet.
And so
we also
got the front cam.
Do I have one in the studio?
Yes, and then you guys, I really want to recognize, there's Victor and Kyle over there. And they're the guys behind the board. Kyle's doing all the live video mixing, so if you're ever like, I want to see this cam over here or whatever, you just say, Kyle, show me that cam. Or, Victor, turn up the bass drum, I can't hear anything. And, and they love it, so we have a ton of fun. But it's always 4 people here when we do these lessons, so it's awesome.
Yeah. Anyway, so about that fill at the very end, you were also moving it around the drums, which obviously is the next natural progression for it.
Yeah. That is the next step for you guys. But I'm gonna keep the lesson moving, and so we'll move some other ones around more. And it's the starting point is learning the pattern slowly, then speed it up, then move it around the kit. It's literally a simple 3-step process, and in 3 steps you could. You'd be amazed once you get this in your head and once you have the muscle memory.
Yeah.
But that said, let's give away some stuff right now. So let's go to the Drumeo Facebook page. Are you there? I'm just basically going to choose people by random, you guys.
Oh my
that's the only way you can do it. And then I'm going to try and hit the camera with the shirt. I'm going to try and throw it at the camera and cover it up. It's a really, really upset Victor and Kyle.
Okay, so are you choosing? I'm going to get to the Facebook wall right now. Sign in. Can I win too if I post?
No. Okay, the first winner is Brian Crosby. Hopefully you're watching, Brian, and if you can email Dave at drumeo.com. He'll make sure you get your shirt.
Don't break the camera.
Oh, almost close.
Hit it. Okay, so next?
Let's go to James Pat Hughes. James says, I love the interactivity of the lesson, almost like being there for private instruction. Great job, guys.
Yes.
And
I just want to say...
Brian said, I'm most excited for the live lessons. I'm going to try and hit it again.
You gotta go high. Oh,
yes!
Nice shot. Nice shot. What you were saying about interactive with the instructors and stuff like that. With the live lesson we do on Monday, there's so many people out to it. So like right now we have on our, well, I don't even know how many people we have on the free stuff, but right now we have about over 150 almost on the live chat roll for the Drumeo members. So with the weekday lessons, it's a lot smaller class size. You can always get your question answered. This one's really big. There's a lot of people. It's really hard to kind of get to all the chat. So
it's awesome though. We love it. Okay, so we're going to give away more stuff. If you guys want to enter, you'll see the link below the Facebook page. And at the end of the lesson, I'm giving away an annual membership to Drumeo, which is a ton of fun. And you guys are seeing like this. You can learn something, you can take something away every single time, and you can also interact with just an amazing community. Our community is, I think, the absolute best part of it. Lessons are great. Teachers are great. But there's nothing like being surrounded by positive people that inspire and motivate you. Yeah. So moving on. Let's go to number 2. Now, number 2 is basically using... This is kind of like, I would say, a low intermediate or high beginner type thing. Now, we're dealing in 16th note triplets, and so instead of 16th notes, it's just 6 notes per count instead of 4 notes per count. So you can count these 1 tita and tita, 2 tita and tita, 3 tita and tita, 4 tita and tita, if you want. And what I've done in there is I've thrown in a little bit of let me just grab this. A little lick I learned from Aaron Spears where he does the right, left, bass, left, right, bass. And you'll notice that on counts 2 and counts 4. So let me just play it for you guys really slow. Okay? So right, left, bass, bass, right, left, bass, left, right, bass, right, left, bass, bass, right, left, bass, left, right, bass. And that is the full fill. Okay?
Wow. I wasn't looking. I was making sure you were on. Dude,
I'm on, dude.
You're on?
I know this stuff.
Okay, good. Okay?
I told you I memorized it.
Yeah.
Right, left, bass, bass, right, left, bass, left, right, bass. Do it with me. Right, left, bass, bass, right, left, bass, left, right, bass.
Beautiful.
Okay, and so that's how it looks there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put it on the... Let's do that 70 beats per minute again, or 60 beats per minute. And play it for you guys just on the snare.
Slower?
A little slower?
Go like
I'll go at 40, but I'm gonna add 8th notes. Okay? 1, 2. That's slow. I was messing up there. I'm gonna mess up again. probably the slowest I've ever played any of my exercises.
Yeah, 40 beats per minute is probably the slowest. But
Yeah.
16 note triplets. You might be doing that with the 30-second notes as well.
Oh, okay, thanks, Dave.
Okay, speed it up. Let's do 100.
He's gonna try and mess me up.
220. No.
220.
No.
Okay, so the next step,
like 140.
Like Dave said, the next step is to start speeding up. So let's bump it up to 100. And you might be listening now and you might be like, oh, I don't understand this. But just take the sheet music, learn the sticking pattern, the hands, the feet, and then you'll get it. I promise. It's not something you're going to get instantly right here, but it is something you will get later on. What's so funny?
Dilek says push-ups if you fail.
Push-ups if I fail? I won't fail at this.
You won't fail. Oh,
Okay, one other thing I want to mention at this is you'll notice on count 4, there's a bass drum on the last note on the ta of the and of 4. Okay, and so going back into the groove is going to be very, very challenging at first. So you have to be able to get to the point where your doubles with your feet are relatively quick, and that comes with practice. But I'm sure a lot of you guys can do it because you've been following some of the heel toe lessons as well. But let's go for it. Okay, so that is. Shall I push it faster for you? Or
No,
is that
that's good.
Okay.
That's good.
Faster would be hard. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, that would be tough. Can I just answer a couple quick questions here? Billy Hunter wants to know, can it still be linear if you sort of hit 2 drums at the same time accidentally? Sorry, that was from Billy Hunter.
Technically, it's not linear anymore. Technically, that would be, you'd have linear parts in that. When I teach this linear stuff, I just keep it fully linear just because I think it makes it more clear exactly what linear is and how to actually practice this stuff. When you go to play a fill, if you think 2 notes need to be hit at the same time, just do that. If musically that's what sounds best.
Yeah.
This isn't something that you have to force yourself to play. I really hope you take these and are able to come up with something on your own. Like if your body is really telling you to or your mind is really telling you to play 2 notes at the same time or change it up a certain way, just do it. Like there's no rules, and I'm sure it'll come out sounding great and perfect with the music that you're playing.
Okay, one quick other one here from Andreas wants to know, I'm devoting 10 minutes a day to linear drumming. How do I approach it? Full 10 minutes a day to establish muscle memory, or should I try and speed it up every minute type deal? How did you practice these ones?
These ones I just basically took onto my practice pad and practiced them everywhere. And so 10 minutes a day, that's not enough. Like you don't need to just practice these on a drum set. Like if you're sitting in school, you could practice this, right?
Yeah.
Right, left, bass, right, left, bass, left, right, bass, right, left, bass, right, left, bass, left, right, bass. It's something you can practice anywhere. If you're really screwing up with the right, left, bass, left, right, bass, you can go right, left, bass, left, right, bass, right, left, bass, left, right, bass, right, left, bass, left.
Isolate the part that's tricky.
Just do that forever. And so practice it hours a day. Like I'm always tapping everywhere. And so I don't even know how much I actually tap and practice. But yeah, everywhere.
Cool. One last question before we move on.
Yeah.
Why not leave the right hand on the hi-hat during the linear fill? This one's from Jeff French, and you were kind of doing that for some of those. So that question probably came
Leave
up.
the right hand on the hi-hat for what?
For the linear fill. During the linear fill.
Yeah, you can put it wherever. And so in that case, if you wanted the right hand on the hi-hat there, that would sound like this. You guys are stumping me.
Okay, we got to get some stuff away. We're almost at 10:30 here.
Okay.
We still got 3 more to go. Let's give me some drumsticks. Same idea?
Yeah, same idea. Let's go there. Dave, you choose some.
Okay, let's do one sec.
Dave will rub his sweat on these if you want. They'll be worth like way more money if Dave rubs his sweat on them.
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I can. If that's what you guys want. So what am I doing? Just choose from the wall?
You guys, we have to thank Promark, Evans, EcoPad, also made by HQ Real Feel. That's the stuff we use. Casey Drums. They're all our sponsors, you guys, and it's been a blast. Because we get to do this, we get to hang out and work with cool people like this. And so we really want to thank ProMark, really want to thank Evans, really want to thank Jason from Casey, HQ, Real Feel, and all that kind of stuff. But, okay, 3 pairs of sticks, 3 different people. We're going to ship them to you for free.
First person is Michael Schooler.
What does he say?
He says, this is awesome, guys. Hope to purchase later this month. Cannot wait. Michael Schooler, you are... I'm going to like you there.
I'm not going to hit the camera.
Don't hit the camera to hit the sticks.
2 more.
Next one, Luke James. Thanks. The giveaways and name, he says. So, Luke James, you win this pair of sticks. Last
Email
one
Dave
here
at drumeo.com with your address.
Let's do this one here. Bart Schroot. Is that Schroot? Schroot? Bart Schroot. What I love is that you guys keep me enthusiastic about drumming. It never stops. Awesome.
That's the community, my friend.
Yeah, for sure. Hit the camera with that.
Oh,
good job. Email me, Dave at Drumeo.com. This video will be filmed, right? So I can go and check back and see.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Perfect.
This is going on YouTube afterwards.
All right, let's do number 3.
Number 3. Okay, so this one could be considered the most challenging because of the weird types of stickings in there. But let's put the practice pad again. So basically we start with a right, left, right, right, for a half of a paradiddle. So it goes right, left, bass, bass. And then it finishes the paradiddle and goes left, left, bass, bass. But you have those 2 bass drums in between there. So let's just practice that first. Right, right, bass, bass. Okay, let's count 1. Left, bass, bass. Okay, so that's your first 2 beats. And then I throw another curveball at you and we go on the count 3, right, left, bass, left, right, bass. And then to make it final, I go right, left, bass, bass, right, left. Okay, so all together, let's do it. I'm going to do it really slow, and please do it with me if you can. Let's do it really, really slow. Right, left, right, bass, bass. Left, right, left, bass, bass. Right, left, bass, left, right, bass, right, left, bass, bass, right, left. All right, a little bit faster. Right, bass, bass. Left, bass, bass. Right, left, bass, left, bass. Right, left, bass, bass, right, left. Okay, now I'll do it. Hopefully Dave doesn't tell me to do this one too fast. This one was the hardest for me to actually nail down. Let's do it at 60.
60 beats? Okay.
Here we go. Okay, so play it very, very slowly. That's the way it is. I'm not even going to attempt to play it slower for you guys. But you'll see. Because that's already
Yeah, that's pretty slow.
I struggle to play it that slow. And you know what? Honestly, it's something I need to work on because there might be a time when I need to play that 16th-note triplet linear fill that slowly. Maybe, but I haven't come across any of those times yet. But you'll see what I'm doing there as far as doing the right, left, and left. I kind of just drop my right hand and get the triple. And so it's a very much like it's about lots of bounces being used and stuff like that. I'm not with my wrist doing each and every stroke, and because I kind of like that flowing kind of dynamic type feel, that the type of feel that adds texture, right? Not just for a whole bar straight. I think that sounds pretty boring and pretty annoying for a lot of people. And so let's do it faster. Let's do it at 100. Show you guys how it sounds around the kit. And so you guys will notice I'm hitting the hi-hat a lot in there, and that's something I saw those gospel drummers do, like Tony Royster, Aaron Spears, and they just like have this quick little sharp hi-hat hits in between their linear fills, and like between their linear fills, you're like, how do they do that? And so I think it's important to just like move it all around, all the cymbals and stuff. You never know what kind of sounds you're going to get. And so, yeah, it's a ton of fun.
Cool. Can I ask you a quick question?
No.
Okay, but can Scott Aldrich ask you a quick question? Of course. He asks, I missed it, but what is the point of doing right-left kick, left-right kick, as opposed to right-left kick, right-left kick?
You'll come up with different combinations, especially around the kit. Stuff that you couldn't necessarily just do with always doing right, left, bass, left, right, or right, left, bass, right, left, bass. And so you'll notice, like I'll play just right, left, bass and show you guys how that sounds. That has a certain sound to it and a certain texture to it. As soon as you add in the left, right bass, your body thinks of it differently, and you start coming up with different combinations. And let me just play you some stuff. So hopefully that gives you a better idea of the different kind of stuff you can do. And you got to play around with it a little bit and figure out what context it works in. But you will find yourself coming up with a bunch of different melodies when you start working on that.
Yeah, for sure. You never want to be stuck either. If you're going really fast, you always want to be able to do it.
Yeah.
This one here, I just want to say a quick, this is from Gail Wilson. I thought I'd share it. He just says, love you guys' lessons. I learned so much from you guys and enjoyed watching you guys all the time. I love how you take time to make sure we get it and answer your questions. Thanks so much for being there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just thought I'd read that out loud because that was awesome. Awesome comment.
Okay, let's
give away something.
Yeah, let's give away something more.
What do we give it away this time? Let's do the skin or the practice pad.
That's the skin. Okay, so this is a Power Center reverse style. This is a drum head that I put on my drums sometimes. What it has is it has actual a little disc behind here, so you can still do all your brushwork and stuff. But it gives a little bit of muffling underneath, and also gives it a little bit of added strength, because I know a lot of you guys are heavy hitters, and so it's not really a head you'll probably want to use on your jazz kit or anything like that. But it's a head if any of you guys play rock or any of this kind of like gospel stuff. It's great. So, Dave, you're gonna choose the lucky person.
Yeah. Okay. This one here. I'm gonna say this just because he mentioned me. Kip Helmer says, I love the competition between Jared and Dave and the way they make it good-natured. By the way, my explanation on the slide technique was...
Oh, of course he chooses you, Kip. You're a little suck-up.
Hey, whatever, right?
Yeah, and you guys, I put a thing on the Facebook a little while ago that says, is competition in drumming good?
Yes.
And my answer is yes, it's good if it's kept in a positive and it's kept constructive. I think that's what's really going to push you to really step it up, right? If there's no competition in let's say, like, if there's a competition for McDonald's, they would have never ever improved their food. It would probably taste the same as it did back then. And
have they improved their food though?
Well, or anything like I think competition in general is healthy. It just needs to be done with a healthy mindset. And so don't think you're gonna like beat your other drummers. Think that you're gonna try and push each other. I'm really gonna try and push him because I know if I learn this, he's going to want to become that much better. And if he becomes that much better, then I'm going to want to become that much better, and stuff like that.
Don't get discouraged. If you hear your friend, or if I hear Jared playing these awesome linear fills that I can't do, I don't get discouraged or jealous. I think jealous is the key. Don't get jealous.
Yeah.
Use that energy to be motivated.
Build it up. Like if instead of saying, "Oh, I can't believe you can do that, you suck," say, "Man, I can't believe you can do that. I'm going to get on my kit and hopefully I can do some better stuff soon." I think that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
You have a practice pad that you have to give away and a yearly subscription.
Yeah.
And you have 2 more fills to fill.
I think we're doing good.
Sweet.
Oh, and I kept the practice pads. That's good. Okay, so the next fill we're going to learn. And this one deals with 30-second notes, okay? And so 30-second notes, we have 8 notes per count. And in this one, I'm basically using only doubles on the bass drum, so you don't have to worry about doing like some of those stupid single notes like the last ones. But let's just kind of go through exactly what we're going to be doing. Okay, so it's bass, bass, right, left, 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 bass, bass, right, left. You're gonna have to keep me honest.
Are you sure?
I'm doing this by memory. Okay.
One more time, a little bit quicker.
Bass, bass, right, left, 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 bass, bass, right, left. End.
Beautiful.
That is right.
That's perfect.
And so you notice how I just memorize this stuff, and these are things, like I said, I'm putting them out there to challenge you guys, and whatever is challenging me at the time, that's what I do. I put it out there to you too. I'm not saying I'm playing this perfect. I'm not saying I'm the best drummer in the world at these. I'm saying I've been inspired by some other amazing drummers, Tony Royster, Aaron Spears, Teddy Campbell, and all those guys. I've been inspired by them, and so I've come up with this kind of stuff that I'm working on. So I don't have it perfect, but I'm at the point where I'm getting into my head, and I'm just working my tail off to get it done and get them flowing as good as some of those guys. And so, yeah, no, I'm not. Don't think we're cocky or anything. We think we know everything. We're definitely students of the drums.
Right.
So we just like to give each other.
Now play this at 200 beats per minute. No, I'm
just 400.
Just crazy speeds.
Okay, so let's try that again, and this time do it with me, guys. Okay, I'm gonna do it a lot slower. Okay, so ready, and bass, bass, right, left, 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 bass, bass, right, left. All right, now let's do it within a groove. We'll do it at 60 beats per minute. Here we go. Okay? Again, that is hard to do slow. I need to practice these that slow before I go into these lessons.
Practicing slow is so hard, but so important.
That's the thing I guess about I'm learning more and more as we've been doing this online a lot. It's like people want to hear stuff slow, and so I need to go in and learn this stuff really
Instead
well.
of practicing it at speeds that impresses them, you want to practice it at speeds that teach them. That's what I had a big eye opener when we were doing the bass drum secrets. Holy cow!
Yeah. Okay, and so now let's do it at 100. I'll show you guys how that sounds.
talking.
Yeah.
You know what's nice about, I just want to say a quick 2 cents here, is when you taught one in 60 notes, 60 note triplets, now in 30-second notes. So no matter what kind of tempo you're playing it, you always have something that'll fit at a fast tempo and a slow tempo.
Yeah.
You know, you had some pretty cool linear fills in all different kind of subdivisions. But kind of cool.
Yeah, and what you can do, even if you guys want, if you need more 16th note ones, if you're, let's say, you would consider yourself a beginner, because I know we have people from all different skill levels. What you can do is you can just take the first 2 beats of any of the 30-second note patterns, and you can use that as your linear fill, because that's 16 notes, right? And so if you are a beginner drumming, you essentially with this lesson you have 5 16th note linear patterns that you could use, right? Because you have, or actually more than that, but we won't get into all that crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So is there any questions on that one?
We got a lot of questions on that one in particular. No, but here's just a quick one from Lynn. Will linear patterns become easier to practice once you gain more experience?
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Everything will become easier to practice once you gain more experience. I think, you got to train yourself to actually learn. You got to get in the frame of mindset of the student mindset, and you'll start soaking things up more. If you're more into a performing mindset, you're not going to be thinking as much about like learning new things and stuff. You're going to be into a mindset of performing what you already know. So
cool. This one's from DrumJack52. Just wants to know about our notation here. He notices that we use the snare in the drum notation on the middle line, whereas some other magazines use it on in the middle.
Yeah.
So who's right, Jared?
No one's right. But we found that with all of our online lessons and with all the on-screen stuff we do and bouncy ball, blue bar and stuff, it makes more sense and it looks better to have the snare in the middle. And it's easier for the student then to recognize the tom areas, because all the toms are in between the lines. And so it's just something it's a decision we made a long time ago that we're just going to change this. And there was never a standard notation. Like, you know, on piano there's middle C, there's D. Everything has its place and you can't move it around. It's impossible. It would change the layout of the piano. But because everyone's drum set is differently, there was never a standardized notation in the same way that there was in piano. And so this is just something we've made the change on. It's not like a huge deal, but I think it's visually better.
So a lot follow along. Yeah.
I could see how them doing that for when they first started writing notation with like orchestral type parts. But the drum set didn't actually become popular for a long time after that, and so they just kind of said, well, that's the way they do it in the orchestral parts, so let's do it over here. Well, it's different. The drum set's different, and so I think it should be changed and standardized the way we do it.
It's definitely not easier to learn. That's for sure. So, one last quick question here. Hey guys, this is from Joshua. He says, today's lesson won't download, no PDF comes up. And the reason why, Joshua, is it's a zip file because there's also MP3 files included with this. So you get an audio version of each exercise at different tempos. So unless when you download it, you have to unzip the file and you'll find the PDF in there too. Cool. Okay, let's give the practice pad away. Okay.
One thing I want to say to you guys, go to drumeo.com if you're watching this and you're wondering what the Drumeo Live is all about. This is something we do 5 days a week, and we do it with multiple different instructors. And so, if you love this lesson, that's awesome, because this is literally something that happens regularly. And so we're doing this to kind of showcase what we do. And so I just want to be honest about that. Like, it is, I want to kind of like try and
give you an example of what it is.
Bait you into our community, because I think I'm so I feel so strongly that it's something that's going to help so many drummers, and so I want to be just brutally honest, and I really hope you guys will join us. But
cool.
Let's give away some stuff.
Okay, this one's going to be completely random. Not even going to read it until I say the name.
This is an eco pad. Basically, this is made. They shred up tires and they make practice pads out of them. So it's like better. It's good for the environment, and it's awesome. I'm gonna also throw this at the camera.
Okay. Here we go. This one is going to go to right here, Nicholas Manila. Nicholas Manila. I really enjoy the lessons, and the archives are great resources that allow you to look at the videos in more detail. Great job, guys. Keep it up. P.S. The new website looks awesome.
Thanks, dude.
Nicholas, email me, dave@drumeo.com. We'll get you one of those. Throw it at the camera, man.
Nicholas, if you don't mind, I'm going to use it on the next... I'm going to teach you that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the final one is the most weird for me, and especially when you start to pull it at faster tempos. But we basically are doing a 30-second note linear pattern. It kind of sounds polyrhythmic when it's played just in regular 4/4. It sounds like it's falling off the edge of a cliff, and that's just because the sticking that and the amount of notes in the linear pattern. So the main pattern is right, left, left, bass. Okay, right, left, bass. Now, how many notes is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we have 6 notes, and now we're playing these 6 notes as 30-second notes. So you see how it looks really funky, and the kick drum is never on the exact same part of each beat. And so it takes a while to get, but once you play that with a click track, let's play it with at 60 beats per minute, and you'll hear how it kind of resets itself. But this isn't something, if I played this for 2 bars, it won't actually, let me just see the sheet music. Dude. This won't actually, yeah, it won't actually restart at the same spot. So this is just like a 1-bar pattern that I've written out, and if you want to play it for 2 bars, it's going to look differently on the 2nd bar. So I just want to kind of clarify that.
If you keep the 6 pattern going.
Yeah,
on.
if you keep the 6 pattern.
Then it turns into a polyrhythm. That's a whole other lesson.
Yeah, that's a whole lesson. Dave will show you those that one time.
I'd love to.
1. Okay, that's the one where I hit.
Beautiful.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and I hit the downbeat on the 1. And so it's not something I can keep it going, but you're gonna hear the 2nd bar sounds different. So let's just hear how that actually sounds. I've never actually tried it before.
Well, sounds, yeah, go for it.
Wish me luck, Dave.
Yeah. Push-ups if you fail, right? There we go.
Okay, and so what sometimes you can end with is just a straight group of notes to get yourself out of it. But this is cool because, do you want to say something?
No, go ahead.
A lot of times you see the right hand is doing, let me just turn this off. The right hand is doing 2 notes, right, left, right, left, left. Right, left, right, left, left. And so a lot of times you can make those your accents. Or you could play it on the toms, you could play it as accents on the snare. And in your left hand, I like to ghost more of those notes. So it would sound something more similar to this. Right? Now you can put them all at the same volume and everything, but I think it sounds more dynamic when it's played that way and not just like machine gun firing at you. So let's play it as a fill now and see how it sounds. Okay, so I had a little bit of a mess up there. What are you doing?
I'm trying to speed it up. How do I speed that
You gotta
up?
hold this in.
Ah, okay. Do 90.
Okay, 90. Here we go. And so for me, what's happening is my right hand always wants to hit, or my bass drum always wants to hit those accents with my right hand. I don't know what's wrong with it, but
whatever. It sounds good though.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
So those are the 5 exercises, you guys. And honestly, my goal for you is choose one. Choose one, and for the members watching in our members area, you guys post your videos of yourself playing these in our forum. I will go in there and I will look. I swear I'll look at every single one, because I love to see what you guys are doing with this, and I really want to make sure that this is something that's helping you, and I really want to make sure that you're on the right track, right? If this is something you really want to learn. For people who are going to be watching this on YouTube later, please go ahead and leave. Choose one and leave a video response of you playing it. I'd absolutely love to check it out. And so, those are the 5 exercises, and this is something, you guys, we're going to be doing every single Monday from now on. We really want to give back and showcase our awesome drumming community. For the people in the members area, you guys are awesome, honestly, and I have to do this because I honestly just want to brag about you, and I think it's so powerful what we have, and so I think we can use that to really, really help the drumming community. So thank you guys for helping us out. Any more questions you want to answer?
Yeah, first off, we still got to give away a gold medal.
But before right on time.
Before I go any further with that, a couple questions. This one's from Drummer Mitchell. Just wants to know, hey, are all the live lessons stored in the archives? Thanks. This is from Dawn, actually.
Yes. Okay. So for those that you have bought packages from us before, like we sell the drumming system and the Cobus method, the bass from Secrets, the drum fill system. You guys are in our members area, and you can enjoy your package there, the online version, as well as some of you guys have the DVDs. Now you can also enjoy the forum, and all these Monday lessons are going to be archived in there as well. And so you can go ahead and you have access to that. For the people who've bought, internally we call it a Drumeo Live Gold membership. We don't tell anyone that necessarily, but I think it's a little bit cheesy. But for you guys who have the Gold memberships, you guys have access to basically everything. 5 live lessons a week. They're 1-hour lessons, exactly like this. Less fluff, more. We take a lot more questions. I'm sure there's a ton of questions there that we're missing out on.
Yeah.
Because it's smaller classrooms. In this lesson, we're probably gonna have 400 or 500 people join us. Mm-hmm. In those lessons, we're gonna have like 30 to 60. And so we're able to actually answer every single question. And so for those guys who buy that, it's $197 a year on launch, or it's $37 a month. And if you buy that, you get access to 5 new lessons every week. They're streamed live, and then they're put in the archives, and you get access to them in the archives forever.
Yeah.
All right.
So I add 2 things to that.
Yeah.
One is their archives go up like literally an hour after the lesson's done. So if you get home from work and you're an hour late, just give it a couple seconds or minutes, and you'll be able to see that same video, so that you can basically watch a new lesson every day.
We've really improved our system. Like, we waited a long time to do this. We stream in 720p. We stream on mobile devices now. We just wanted to wait until all of our ducks were in a row, and so we launched at a great time. And for you guys getting on now, we're blitzing this. It's going to be nuts. What's coming up with Drumeo Live.
Michael Donald wants to know, what time are your lessons during the week? Now, this is a great question. The lesson times change. We have morning lessons, we have evening lessons, and we also have afternoon lessons. Yeah. And we also right now have a poll in the forums. People asking, we asked you guys what's the best time for lessons, because it's all interactive. If you guys have awesome ideas for lesson content or topic ideas or times that work very well, I think we have a couple people from the UK suggesting a noon start time and stuff. But we're flexible, and it's all interactive. So, I mean, if you have times that really you want us to get in on, just post them on the forums.
Go to drumeo.com/schedule, and there you're going to see our schedule. What you can also do is there's a little drop-down thing. You click that, you drop down, you put it to your time zone, and the whole website or the whole schedule will change and display all the lessons in your time zone. So you can see where they are, what time they're going to be on where we are, but you also can see what time they're going to be on where you are. And so that's drumeo.com/schedule.
Also, this lesson kicks off the week on linear drumming. We're doing linear beats Monday for beginners, linear beats Tuesday,
I saw that.
Intermediate linear beats for advanced on Thursday, and then on Fridays we do like a question and answer, kind of like an open lesson for that kind of stuff.
And that will also be a time to review any of your guys' videos. So hopefully by that time you're submitting your videos, this is something you're working on, and then we can just take a look at them and see where you guys are at.
And I'm already I'm way behind in the questions we have. We have so many questions. We have over 40 questions right now that we don't have time to get to. That's because Monday lessons now they're getting so freaking busy. So if you guys, anybody who's asked those questions on the Drumeo who are on live gold memberships that want to come out for the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or sorry, I guess Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday lessons, ask these questions again, because for sure I would love to get to them. Some of them are awesome. Let's give away that gold membership.
Okay. So basically,
you choose this one.
Yeah, for this, you guys, it's literally random. I'm not going to choose anyone that I know personally or I'm friends with. I'm going to choose a random person, and every single Monday from now on, we're going to be kind of giving some stuff away. So I don't want to tell you guys too much now. It's going to be exciting. So if you don't win today, you still have more chances. Still show up at our Monday lessons, or go to drumeo.com and just sign up. So let's see what we got here.
Drum roll.
No drum roll.
No, Rick's asking for a drum roll. Are you doing it from Facebook again? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. And who's the lucky one?
1 sec. I just want to make sure I take my time. I'm just going to look at... Okay, we are going to go with... Drum roll.
Who is it?
Connor Murph, in brackets, Murphy.
Connor Murphy.
You win a 1-year annual membership to Drumeo Live. It's $197 value. So congrats, man. I cannot wait to see you in there. You are going to absolutely love it.
Yes.
And so thank you guys so much for all your positive posts. There's been, I don't even know how many, probably like well over 100 people posting on the Facebook page. And so
yes.
That's awesome.
Can I just say one more thing too? Okay. I have lots of things to say.
You do. You don't have a lot of things to say normally.
Are you serious?
No.
It's hard to get my words in. I just want to say, if you guys absolutely love me and Jared, that's awesome. But if you hate me and Jared, then you know what? The Drumeo community has 15 other instructors that are going to be in there. So we have people of all different styles. Like we have some guys that are absolutely like killer rock drummers, absolutely killer jazz drummers. Yes. We have instructors that are focused on like studio stuff. One guy who's like a gear guru for tuning and all that kind of stuff. So no matter what, it's not just me and Jared. It's Mike McCalco. There's Jay Dakeman. There's like, just if you look at the list of instructors on there, and that's going to be growing in the future as well.
Yeah, the combined experience is over 300 years of teaching experience, and one of our teachers, he was a touring drummer like around the United States, like famous bands, and the experience that you get from those guys is just unreal. And not only that, like I'm all about drummers. If they're famous, that's great. Let's get them in. That'll get us more members. Maybe more people will view us. But it's not, honestly, that's not important to me as them being good teachers, and them being good educators. That's what we're doing here. We're not here to show off how good we are or anything like that. That's never the case. The case is always to try and get the education across in the best and easiest way possible. Our job is to simplify things for you so you guys understand them. So with that said, that was the first ever Monday Drumeo Live lesson. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Dave, you have anything final to add?
No, thanks guys very much. And all the Drumeo members, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.
Later.